So I did a video yesterday and I was concerned about the copycats. Those guys who they take my content, they change some few things and they're going to paste. Well, I can say paste, but they are going to imitate what exactly am I doing on their own channels. Now, as a content creator, I know that this is not only is it illegal, because YouTube has got some guidelines and standards. So when you're a creator, you need to be authentic. You need to be genuine. You need to be talking from your heart space. Okay? I have over 1,000 videos on this platform. Every single video I've done, it hasn't been scripted. So I have been speaking from my heart space because that is exactly what has my experience been. So I do share my journey with you. Now, these people who transport this information and change some things and create it as their own, like I said, it's illegal, and they're also doing a mistake because that particular experience is not their own experience, because we all have our own unique experiences as we go through life. Now, somebody reached out to me, and this person saw the video. So the person reached out to me and said, "Oh, I saw you talking about these copycats." And this person was very specific, told me there is a narcissistic partner they had broken up. And this particular individual was one of those people. I didn't even know that particular person actually. I hadn't even seen the channel. Was one of the person that was taking my content and reproducing it on their own channel. So I asked this particular individual to send me the links. Okay, so they sent me the links. I went there and I checked. And when I saw this channel, I could see the energy. It was very sketchy. This individual had a very, very, very dark, sketchy energy. I could almost see their aura. It was a very dark aura. Now, you see, one of the things, I remember doing a video. It was about 4 months ago. I remember doing a video. And I said, there is narcissistic people who is going to start coming out of the woodworks. And they're going to start telling everybody that they're chosen ones. I'm not the one who chooses who is chosen or who is not. But of course, you know, when the shoe fits, then it fits. If it doesn't, some people just try to make the shoe fit, squeeze their feet in the shoe doesn't fit. So I saw it all when I saw this channel. Now you see, let me tell you something about chosen ones and chosen people. And especially I will be specific on the ones that are awake. Those people, they are walking triggers. Those are the people that are going to mirror energy, even without trying. They're not even trying to fix things around. They're not struggling. They are going to mirror back energies to so many individuals. And they may trigger those individuals to awaken. Now, you see, one of the things you realize as a chosen one, especially like I said, the awakened one, you're going to draw in a lot of people. There will be people from all walks of life. There will be good people. They may also sometimes be bad people. We have all had that experience. Bad people are flocking in to see what is it about you that is going on, because there's an energy that they don't figure out. You have gone through an awakening. Many people don't even realize what an awakening is. You have gone through an awakening. You have done your shadow work. You have done your healing. You have found your purpose. You're walking in your purpose. You're putting in the work. You're growing better. People start walking in. The only thing they don't realize, and this is something I've already seen on my channel as well, the only thing they don't realize is the closer they get to you is the faster they are going to realize who they really are. Because in most of the cases, the encounter between you and those individuals is a complete reflection. It's like if a chosen one is a really genuine chosen one, you will reflect back their energy of a chosen one. So in some cases, you will even sometimes trigger, I've done a video on this, you will trigger these individuals to awaken. They will start picking up on things and they say, okay, this whole thing is making sense. It may sometimes trigger that light bulb moment and they may say, okay, this is what is going on. That is my tribe. This is my soulmate. So they will start to get a little bit more curious about what it is you're doing, and because you're helping them to understand better about themselves. But on the other hand as well, there is people, toxic people, that they may not even be awakened. They don't even know what an awakening is. They have never had an awakening. They may just eventually gravitate and flock towards content like this. And that content is going to trigger those guys to wake up. If a person is toxic, they meet you, chosen ones, you are going to reflect back their toxicity. And again, this is something I've said, you don't even fight with it. It is something that just flows naturally because it's inside of you. You're going to mirror back their toxic tendencies. And now you might find that they have got to sit back a little bit and think about their own personal lives, because there is something that is going to be triggered within them, because these people, they're walking triggers. When you talk about a chosen person, ladies and gentlemen, you are talking about a walking trigger. That person is going to trigger you. It doesn't matter whether you are their family members. They don't care if you're your boss, you are their landlords. They don't care. They are going to trigger you, and they are going to reflect back your energy straight in your face. A narcissistic or toxic person is going to be uncomfortable, because now all of a sudden they have to run around in the mirror. They have to start looking at themselves in the mirror. Oh, what is going on? Is this person talking about me? Are they discussing me and stuff like that? And they're going to figure out that whatever it is you're mirroring back, that is their energy. Like I said, a person may run around and try to steal my content. The content I'm doing is coming from my higher self. For me to be able to achieve that level of enlightenment, definitely there is a lot of work that I've done. Many people ask me, what books do you read? Who do you listen to? Where do you get knowledge? Where do you get information? There's this thing that I've been usually answering. Now I don't answer it anymore. I just let the one to get it. To reach that level of enlightenment, you have gone to go through a very massive spiritual awakening, which is going to lead you to enlightenment. But for you to be enlightened, it's an inside job. So when a person is stealing content, they actually don't know what they're stealing. Let me give you an example. If a thief breaks into a doctor's house, because the doctor lives in this big mansion, so some people get jealous. So why does he have all this? Why is he driving that car? Why do they have? So they break into the house, and they're going to start stealing equipment in that particular house that they don't even know how to use. If they take that equipment and bring it to their homes, they will stage it. If a person visits them, they are going to feel, this thing belongs to you. Yes, that belongs to me, but it's not their equipment. They may not even know how to use the equipment. They do not even know how it works. Because they stole that equipment, they don't even know the value of that equipment. They don't know how that doctor, whatever professional, got to where he reached to be able to obtain those particular things that the enemy has stolen from them. So they will steal it, take it and put it in their homes, but they don't know its value. They don't know how to use it. They don't even know how that person was able to obtain that particular equipment. So you are actually stealing something that has nothing to do with you. It is until the moment passes and you are going to sit down and think that, I've been using this equipment for some time. Is why I told you that in that previous video that these people are going to burn out. They are going to burn out and they are going to realize that they have been following a path and stealing stuff that has got nothing to do with them. So they have actually been running around in circles and doing something that doesn't even belong to them. It appears to belong to them because they have copied it somewhere, but it is not their content. One of the things you realize as a chosen one, and a lot of things that many, many toxic people do not understand, that person, without even touching you, without even trying, there is triggers. They are going to trigger you. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. If you know a chosen one, you know that you're not a straight person. You know that you're these tricky, manipulative, deceptive kind of people, thieves and stuff like that. You are going to get into those people's lives and they are going to trigger you. And sometimes you are not ready for that awakening that you will receive because they are going to wake you up. Like I've given you an example, for example, it could be a toxic person, you know? And now, down the line, they're realizing that they have been copying content from somewhere. They know nothing about that content. They don't know where that content came from. They don't understand that that was somebody else's download. So they are feeding off of somebody else's energy. Now, what is happening down the lane? They are realizing that the shoe doesn't fit. They have been usually trying to squeeze themselves in that shoe, but the shoe doesn't fit. Why? Because that wasn't meant to be their own unique path. They were supposed to follow something completely different and create their own path. But because they have been so focused on somebody else's path, now they don't know what to do down the line with themselves. They have completely lost track of themselves. It's why sometimes you see a lot of creators, they may be going on YouTube because everybody does YouTube. Everybody has a camera, everybody has a phone. So we can all do this, we can all do that, which is okay. But at the end of the day, when you are copying somebody else's content, you cannot maintain that pace because it is too much high of a pace for you. It is not your path. You're squeezing yourself in something that doesn't belong to you. Not only are you sabotaging that person's craft, it's like, for example, when you have a shop, you know, somebody else will come and say, oh, you know, they will come around and start asking you things. How much do you sell this? How much do you sell that? How much is this? How much is that? They will see everything that you have in your shop. They are going to go and open the shop next door and they're going to imitate everything that you're selling. Not only are they stealing your customers, because at the end of the day, there is people that are going to walk in the shop and they're going to say, oh, this shop sells the same thing, that shop sells the same thing. But now you who has copied that person's stuff, you may have the similar things. And for you to be able to make them lose business, you are going to reduce your prices so that the customers can come to you. Now, this particular customer, whatever customers who have been buying from you, they're going to start moving the other side and buying from the copycats. So basically, I respect people who are authentic. I respect authenticity in your own simple way. As long as you're authentic, that is something that is from your heart space. I do respect that. You know what I mean? There is people who have reached out to me and they have asked me, you know, we have had sometimes sessions. How do I do this? You know, can you guide me on how to do this? How do I use YouTube? How do I do that? And one of the first things that I've told them is that, first of all, you need to love it. You need to, this is not something, you cannot push yourself to do this because it's not for everybody. First of all, figure out if you really want to do it. And then if you finally figure out you want to do it, find a niche. Find a niche that is unique to you, a niche that is going to be able to describe. Because see, a chosen person is a person who walks along guiding others using their own personal experience to be able to guide others. So which means that it's supposed to be your own unique experience. And basically, the people that I've been helping, that's the first thing I told them. So if you're going to go that way, that road, you need to like it, then find a niche, and then you have to speak your truth. Many years ago when I was doing this, I told people, this is the channel of truth. I no longer have intros, but for the most of you guys who've been with me, you've heard about me, you've heard me saying, this is the channel of truth, enlightenment, and freedom. So which means that if a person is too fixated on trying to wear somebody else's shoes, those people are going to crash down the line because those shoes don't fit. You cannot walk a distance in those shoes. It's why you see sometimes people, they start these things, what I'm doing, maybe even sometime on other platforms. And down the road, they're going to run away. They're going to give up because they're running a pace. They are in somebody else's lane. That is not their lane. So basically, a lot of people who believe that they really understand whatever it is going on with chosen ones, everybody wants to be a chosen one. You see a lot of people, oh, this one is chosen one, that one is. Even now, as we're speaking, we have toxic people who are now also coming out to be chosen ones. Only to find out down the road that they have always been the problem. You know? They are not in any way connected to being chosen. They have always been the problem. They are coming to that realization. So they're getting a rude awakening. So unless you are ready to see the world from a different perspective, it is the only way you're going to try to get close to a chosen one. Because believe me, whether you like it or not, those guys are going to trigger you. It can be for your better, for the better, in a positive way. It could also be for the worse, because you might have to very first time look at yourself in the mirror. They're going to force you to look at yourself. Is when now you're going to sit down and you'll be like, oh, these people is always, they're talking about you. You will figure it out. It's not something you'll come out and say, but you'll figure it out that those people, they're talking about you. Because you've tried to wear their shoes. You have tried to embody their energy. You have tried to wear their destiny. I've done these videos about destiny swapping and destiny, these people steal people's destiny and stuff like that. Those are the things they do. They mirror you, they imitate you because they want to be you. But down the road, they're going to realize they have been mirroring the wrong energy because it is not anywhere close to who they really are. That's what it means. A person has got to be ready for the awakening. Unless you know that you are genuine, you are authentic. That is only you can be able to know inside of you, are you really genuine and authentic? Unless you are that kind of individual, you can never be able to wear a chosen one's shoes because you are very much in for a surprise. You are going to get a rude awakening, whether you like it or not. So let me know what you think about this video. Thank you, the lady who reached out to me and told me there was this toxic individual who was using my content. Thank you for the heads up. Keep on doing you, At the end of the day, we shall see who the good ones are. We shall see who the bad ones are. It's just a matter of time. So let us know in the comments what you think. Drop a like, share, and subscribe. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.